Yeah, I'm gonna have a short video here today. Been away a little bit. We had some website issues, but those have been corrected, so we are back in good shape with that. And thought I would go over a race from yesterday, July 27th at Del Mar, and look for kind of looking for like improving patterns. It's something to keep your eye out for, and just wanted to kind of give a good example of that, as well as value. We're all looking for value, and this race um, kind of had an extreme situation where there was some very good value on the winner, which was this 11 out here. I already marked that, but I marked the top 4 PSV numbers over here. And again, improving patterns is something I always make note of when I'm looking at this stuff. Especially, looking at the top PSVs and you see an improving pattern. It's something that really usually stands out to me, and I'm always going to use that horse in one way or another. I didn't bet this race, but it's a good example of what I'm talking about. He is going dirt to turf, and I would much rather have a horse going dirt to turf than turf to dirt. That's me. And he comes off a maiden win. And again, those numbers: 66 3 back, 80 2 back, 92 last out. That 92 is pretty well. Again, it's a dirt race, but it is, other than the one, and even the one, he's still 5 points better than the one. Kind of stands out over the rest of the field. And he's, second on the PSV number. He's got the second highest late number. He is an E7, so bet he's going to be out there. But just really more, based on PSV, you got an improving pattern. You got the best last out performance figure, even though it was on dirt. He's got good numbers over here in the early and late column. 4-1 morning line. The horse went off at 9-1. That's where that grabbed your attention there. How's this horse 9-1? What's going on? There's no way he should be 9-1. And he wins and pays $21.20 to win. It's a real good example of something that, me personally anyways, I really like to see that improving pattern. And again, looking for value. This was a great race. I wish I would have been on and playing, but I wasn't. So, but he paid $21. Actually, the three of this horse around here ran second, and Lansdowne ran third. So actually, the top PSV missed the board, but those top 4 numbers are all really close. So yeah, the exact in that race paid $74 for $2, and the trifecta paid $142 for a $1 ticket. So just a really good race. Again, that improving pattern, and one of the top PSV numbers with an improving pattern. Something to look for. So again, I wish I would have caught this race, but then I'm going to roll that into a race going tomorrow, July 29th at Monmouth, the 7th race. And 6 on the dirt, 30,000 claimers. Taking a look at pace setup there, it doesn't look like anything extreme. I highlighted the top earlies and the top lates and all the top PSV numbers over here, and you look straight to the top PSV number. Slight move up from 25 to 30. There is a couple that are dropping a little here, but sticking with that theory, this is 6 on the dirt with the improving pattern. You see now this was a turf route back here, but depends how you look at this. You could take this one, or you could throw that turf route out and go to this sprint back here even and use the 69 as your first number. But either way, you got 58, I'll just start with this one, to a 76 to an 84. He's improving. Now this is a little different because that horse in this race was coming off his maiden win, so lighter raced, only 5 career starts, and showing that improving pattern is real nice. Now, again, this race here at Monmouth, 10 races under his belt, so not a ton, and really showing. I love that improving pattern. This is a horse at 9-2 on the morning line, so he would be the third choice on the morning line. It's definitely a horse I'd look at and include. Maybe key him, key box him, whatever, however you want to use him. But again, just wanted to stress keeping your eye out for those improving patterns can surprisingly sometimes really find you a horse that pays pretty good, because there's quite a few times those horses may be stepping up in class. You might get a little better value out of them, like you saw with the Tom Horn in this race coming off the maiden win. But he's really improving, and $21, still can't believe he paid that well. But again, 9-2 might be a little harder to, not might be, it's going to be a little bit harder to get that value in this race. You're not going to get that kind of value out of the 6. But definitely one with a really good chance, and you're going to get at least decent odds on him. So that's just a little preview. I would use One Tough Dame and key around him in this race, I believe. So we'll see how we do. And hopefully this helps a little bit. I maybe grab you some winners tomorrow and in the future. But it's that improving pattern can certainly help you find some of those winners and even some value. So thanks again, and good luck to everybody.